Hello everyone, my name is Allegra Miller and I am here today to share with you the planetary aspects of the day and the essential oils that will be valuable in processing these energies. Before I get started on sharing anything, I do want to preface what I say by saying that when I make essential oil recommendations here, I am talking about the brand doterra. I've been using essential oils, the best of the best oils my whole life, and I switched over to doterra over 7 years ago now. So I've been using, teaching, and selling doterra for over 7 years, and there's a huge reason for that passion. There's a huge difference in caliber, chemistry, and the therapeutic value of the properties that I'm talking about. So do keep that in mind. Reach out to me if you have personal questions or if you're wondering how to get some. Anyway, let's get started on the day. Friday, January 8th. 2 personal planets change signs today. Personal planets have a much more immediate effect on our lives, our day-to-day tangible lives, so we can feel these results more. The first planet being Mercury. Mercury is a planet of communication. It reflects how we think, talk, write, reflect. This will be an energy of relief in that it's moving from an earth sign into the air sign, going into Aquarius, which it'll stick around here because of the retros involved until March 15th. So this is going to help us with communication for a while now. Mercury in Aquarius is about expressing your unique self. It's interested in innovations, technology, progressive, thinking out of the box. Aha moments are more likely to happen and happen quickly. So I do recommend keeping your notebook handy to write down ideas that may prove valuable in your life or in the world at large. Communication oils I spoke a bit about yesterday, so I'm going to briefly go over the 3 that I mentioned. Lavender being one of my faves for communication, spearmint and cassia. More specifically, I do mention those in yesterday's video, so if you want to listen to that, go for it. But today I want to guide us toward an oil that I think will be even more on point with today's energy, being that our moon is also in Scorpio. This is a blend called Adaptive, and it's a blend that has wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, neroli, and sweet gum. It's a cheerful oil that assists both communication and self-awareness. This is really helpful in cooling tempered emotions. We are, again, under the influence of Scorpio moon, which can make emotions more intense, and we can utilize that to our advantage. So this helps us just keep a balanced emotion, and with that combination of both lavender and spearmint can really emphasize the positive aspects of Mercury making this transition into Aquarius. So what's interesting though, we have a window today of just what I mentioned, but by nightfall tonight at 9:44 Eastern Standard Time, Mercury is forming a square with Mars in Taurus. So Mars the bull, this means the mind is going to be triggered. This can stimulate self-righteous, stubborn thinking. Be careful of making impulsive decisions here. It can be easier to have tunnel vision based on our self-righteous opinions, and thus we can miss important details by not being open to the veil of our attachments. We could also be a bit more prone to being argumentative. So on the positive with this aspect, we also have the capacity to complete a lot of mental work. So channeled properly with the right oils, it will help us get stuff done. Adaptive that I mentioned before will be really helpful with this energy and softening that Mars bullish intensity. The other couple of oils that will be helpful with these aspects, 3 in particular: lemon, breathe, and in tune. Lemon will help us activate the mind and keep our attention where it needs to be and keep us in more of a cheery headspace. Lemon is super good for kind of ADD-ish tendencies, and just having us put a focus in a sweeter places. Let me put it that way. Breathe oil is the next oil. This is really good for hot-headedness, tempered emotion, which we do have the possibility for with today's energy, but this will help keep us out of that. So this is good to huff throughout the day. And what I do is I put like lemon and breathe on the hands, rub those together, cup that over the nose and mouth without touching the eyes. Take 5 deep breaths, as deep as you can. If you do that throughout the day, you will notice a huge difference. But anyway, let's go back to breathe. Breathe can just help cool us from raging or acting out in ways that we're not committed to. It can also help just keep us clear-minded. It's got both lemon and peppermint, which helps with focus. It's got melaleuca, which helps cut unhealthy attachments to thoughts, people, places, things. Cardamom helps keep the bull calm of today's Taurus energy opposition. It's got other stuff too. The third oil in this category is Intune. Intune helps to curb ADD-ish tendencies. This is going to help us make decisions from a much more mature place. It's got patchouli, which is incredibly grounding. Frankincense, which helps us see clearly and gets rid of any negativity that might be clouding our judgment. Lime, which is an overall upper that is helpful in keeping us in the heart energy. Lang Lang, which helps us be more childlike. And sandalwood, which is really nurturing in terms of having us act from our more divine self. Okay, so let's go forward. Venus is the other planet that changes signs today, moving from Sagittarius to Capricorn. Venus is the planet of love, desire, and beauty. And in Sagittarius, she was super light and carefree and kind of the energy ready to gallop into the sunset and jump into kind of fall in love fast, maybe. Be passionate about things fast. This energy that she's going into Capricorn is super different. Capricorn is much more about following the rules, strategizing. This is more of a perfectionist, practical love. Basically strategizing the means to the end, pursuing love and beauty, but systematically, not impulsively. This means that if we are entering into love, it is going to be a good thing on one hand because it's going to keep us wiser and more mature in our choices, more focused on the bigger picture, not just necessarily physical attraction, but is this going to work in life kind of energy, asking those bigger questions. And let's see, if you are in love, it is going to emphasize commitment, responsibility in relationship, practical things. On the level outside of relationship, on the level of buying things, this energy will make us much less impulsive and more into buying based on value and investment. So for this energy of Venus going from Sagittarius to Capricorn, I would recommend one of my favorite oils called Whisper. Whisper is an energy that just softens our feminine energy, and that when I say feminine energy, that's irregardless of sex or sexuality. We all have an inner feminine that when it's in balance, we're in more balance. So this will help make that feminine energy less masculine, more soft, heart-centered, present in the body. It will soften some of that Capricorn overtone. It's also a bit of an aphrodisiac, and keep that in mind. This is marketed totally for women if you look at the bottle, but I have several men that buy this oil from me and swear it's like their love potion number 9, their secret date sauce. It works for both sexes. So being that we are in the Scorpio energy of the moon today, the moonshine, we this can definitely help that passionate, aphrodisiac side of taking advantage of this moon energy. So whisper would be one of my choices. The second there would be passion. Passion, the bottle is just here, but anyway, I don't have the bottle. Passion is super good at channeling the positive aspects of Scorpio. It helps us have the capacity to be passionate, intuitive, imaginative, and intense, less focused on the things that might have taken us away from taking action. It helps us get into passionate action that is not inhibited by things that didn't go right in the past. All right, let's see. Moon in Scorpio today, we have the capacity to be passionate, intuitive, imaginative, and intense, still controlling the emotions, but sextiling the sun in Capricorn, we will be focused on much more practical actions to improve rather than focus on people to improve, which was kind of the energy of yesterday. So that passion will be helpful for that. And then the last oils that I want to... Sun in Capricorn will be in harmony, sextile with Neptune today, and that happens at 12:53 p.m. So it just happened a few minutes ago. This is compassion, creativity, intuition, big ideas, altruism. Overall, it's a super sunny energy, and it helps us have faith in actualizing our dreams, actualizing our potential. It also helps us magnetize people that are in resonance with where we're committed to being. The energy that I like for this, my picks of the day, are anything citrus, tangerine, wild orange. I mentioned lemon earlier. That certainly works. Probably my top pick would be citrus bliss. Citrus bliss I call the creative muse in a bottle. This helps to uncork our creativity and helps us think outside the box, which will be helpful for that Mercury energy that I mentioned earlier today too, keeping us in a lighthearted energy of infinite possibility, and it will be helpful in just uncorking our overall creative flow. So yay, that's it for today. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks so much for listening, sharing, liking, and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy these energies and are finding these videos valuable. Have a great day.